And the Buddhapadipa Temple was officially opened on the 1st of August 1966. The opening ceremony was presided over by His Majesty the late King of Thailand. So my name is Prama Pasagon Biyo Baso. Prama is my special title, and Pasagon is my first name, and my Dhamma name is Biyo Baso. Well, I'm one of the minister of religion. Just when the monks come to work in this country, our main job is to teach people, to give them the spiritual guidance to the people in our community. And not only in our communities, but also the local people who come to learn about Buddhism or even to learn about meditation. Now, I have lived in England for 10 years, but I have moved in here 3 years ago. I came to England to do my PhD at the University of Bristol, so I spent some time in Bristol, and after that I spent some time in Birmingham, and after Birmingham I moved in here. Well, at the moment there are 5 resident monks. We have 1 visiting monks, the head monk who is 90 years old, and the second senior monk is 84. So in total we have 5 resident monks. And the Buddhapadipa Temple was officially opened on the 1st of August 1966. The opening ceremony was presided over by His Majesty the late King of Thailand, and who passed away in October last year. So the main temple is very important for us, for Buddhists. And this main temple may be like the church or the mosque. When we were looking for the place, and then we eventually discovered the place here in Wimbledon, so we decided to purchase the property, and then we moved in sometime in November 1976. So in 1976, a few years later, we start building the main temple in the Thai style. So mainly, the temple is like at the center of Thai culture and Thai Buddhism. But it doesn't mean that we only welcome the Thai Buddhists. We welcome everyone. And because the monks are from Thailand, so we teach Thai Buddhism. We have the Buddhist Sunday School, and we have the meditation class for English-speaking adults. And throughout the weekend, we have lots of activities. For example, we have the service in the morning, we have chanting, we have a Dharma talk in the afternoon. So we always have an activities, not only for the Thai Buddhists, but also for the local people. Well, there are 2 kinds of ordination. We have long-term and short-term. For long-term ordination, the purpose of this ordination is to receive training and education from the monastery. So if you enjoy the monastic life, you can stay as long as you want. And the second kind of ordination is a temporary one. And this means that you may stay as a monk for some period of time, before you start the family life, after graduation. You may become a monk even just for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or even a year. But if you are happy, you're welcome to stay. Yeah, at first you may want to try for a short time, but if you are happy being a monk, and then you can decide to stay for the rest of your life. Although you have been a monk for many years, and then one day you are unhappy, you no longer want to be a Buddhist monk, and then you're free to leave anytime. Yeah, anytime, because in our tradition it's normal for the monks who comes and go. Very normal. So we have the schedule. We have breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then at 8, we do morning chanting together, and after morning chanting, and then we do a short meditation together. And after the chanting, and then the monks may clean the temple by sweeping the ground, or if some people come to receive blessing or come to do the service, the monk will do the service for the people. Until 11, we have lunch together. And after 11, after lunch, and then the monks have their own time. They may go to study English, or they may go outside, and if they have the services outside, they may go to perform the service, or if they have an appointment, like to do any kind of service, like a funeral, the monk will go outside. When I was very young, I just followed my parents. I knew very little about Buddhism. I knew what to do with the Buddhist monks, for example, to offer food to the Buddhist monk. And until I finished the primary school, and then I was encouraged by my parents to become a novice monk in order to receive education from the monastery. I thought they wanted me to receive training and also to be safe inside the monastery, because in the outside world, for the teenage boys, it can be dangerous, like violence or drug or whatever. I decided to join in the monastic life simply because I would like to receive training and education, and also would like to please my parents. But after I became a novice monk, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and then I decided to continue being a monk until now. I'm the only one. My father, my late father, hasn't been a monk before in his life, and only my younger brother who joined monastic life for a short time. So now it's only me who stay as a monk. Well, as a Buddhist monks, we have lots of time for the sake of the people. Our job is to serve the community, and we live for the benefits of other people. We don't actually live for our own benefit. And as a Buddhist monk, we never actually have holiday. We do travel, but we mainly travel for work. Well, I travel to the countries in Europe quite often because it's not far from here. Well, the main job for the monk is to help people. It includes teaching, leading the retreat, or giving a sermon, or participating in the service. It's very, very good for the school children to have a chance to learn different religion and different faith. And we have a lot of school visit. Over the year, I thought there are about over 100 schools, and with more than 7,000 up to 10,000 students come to visit the temple to learn about Buddhism and also meditation. Well, I thought the English people are very open. They welcome different religion. They are not against the culture of other countries. At first, they might suspect, but we have been here Buddhism has been in England for over 100 years, and now they understand more. And although they thought that the Buddhist monks do not want to convert them, so this is one of the reasons why that there are more and more people who become interested in Buddhist teaching, and because there is no requirement that you have to convert to Buddhism first before you can follow the Buddhist teaching. You just come and follow the teaching. You're welcome to join the meditation class. There's no problem at all. Well, at first, the Buddhist scriptures were introduced to the English people over 100 years ago. But the Buddhist statues was brought from India to England nearly 200 years ago. I think you know that Britain colonized India, and India is the birthplace of Buddhism. And it was because of the British scholar who discovered the history of the Buddha, and then he wanted to reveal this story to the world. So since then, Westerners became more and more interested in Western philosophy. At first, they were interested in Buddhism as a philosophy, and later on, they would like to explore more, and eventually, and many of them like Buddhist philosophy and apply the teaching into their practice. First, we invite you to come and see and put it into your practice. And if you like it, you can choose to be a Buddhist, or if you don't want to be a Buddhist, that's no problem at all. Well, I would like to invite everyone to come and sit by yourself. And we have been here for nearly, I think, for over 50 years. So we just would like to show what Buddhism is about. Here we have meditation class on Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 8:30. From 8:30 to 9:30, we have a refreshment and discussion. And then on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, on Saturday we have a Dhamma talk at 3 p.m. At 4 p.m. until 5:30 we have meditation class, and then on Sunday as well. So everyone is welcome. No need to pay for attending the class, but we welcome donation.